Okay, and we are live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of All Things Music on WestWard Media. I'm Brendan Dwyer, and we are once again going to be graced by my very good friend, Lina Cooper. Yes, that's spelled in reverse, and I'm also just blocking out one word just so this doesn't get censored or something on YouTube or here on Instagram. But I am very excited to have Lina back. Always love collaborating with her. I'm just gonna send her a quick little invite. There we go. I just wait for her to hop on and to send in a video request. Now, of course, I've done this with her a couple times before, but now she's got some new music out, so I thought great way to help promote her music, and also just a nice reason just to have her back on, because always love collaborating with her. And she has already joined, and ooh, right away. Waiting for it to...
Hi.
There we go. Hello.
Hi. Can you hear me, see me well?
Yes, I can see you. Your audio is just a tiny bit low.
Okay. I don't have a phone stand, so I don't know what to do.
Oh, never mind. It's good now.
It's good now because I picked it up. If I put it down,
Oh,
it's probably gonna go bad again. Let me see if I can use my mic stand. Is that? I don't know. Can
I
I
can
use
actually hear
it?
you pretty well right now. It might have just been that my phone volume was low.
Oh, so I'm good. I'm good.
Yes, you're good.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, hi.
Hello, great to have you back. Loved the yellow as always.
Thank you, thank you. Always, can't miss a day.
Yep, and I thought it'd be fun to bring in some of your merch.
Oh my God, I love the
Yes,
hat.
I'm just covering the last word so that Instagram doesn't report the video.
I
But
know some of my merch is like that. I don't know, can't do much about it. That's just the brand, okay?
yeah, and if anyone's interested, Lina has CDs of her latest album. If anyone ever wants to order one, I've gotten one. I've got my T Swift bracelet here with me. I've got the beautiful note you wrote for me, the Taylor Swift bucket, and the whole merch box that you sent me a while back. It's still here.
That's awesome. I'm wearing your bracelet.
Oh,
So, yes.
what
I
is it?
didn't lie. I didn't lie. Whenever I say that I keep all the keepsakes and stuff, oh my this I'm dog sitting for a friend right now and she keeps jumping on my bed
Aw.
and my boyfriend is very against having the dog on the bed, so I have to take her down every time. I know,
Oh,
can't
yeah.
have her on the bed.
Oh, we got an audience today.
Yes, she's very adorable, but she likes to do things that she's not supposed to do.
She's licking your leg.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, very excited to have you back. And for those who don't remember, here on All Things Music, it's a great chance for artists to not only promote new music, share some old music, but also explain the backstories behind them a little more in depth, which I think is really fun. Great way for people to be able to connect with artists on different levels.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. I, do you have like a sticker or something on your chin? I just
Yes,
noticed.
it is a sticker. It's like a little blemish patch. So if you see anything like sparkling over here, it's like holographic. So there's stuff reflecting off of it.
Oh, cool. Okay. Well, very excited to have you on today. What song are we going to start with first?
Well, let's start with your request, which was easy. It's an
Okay.
older song. It's like at least 3 years old. Actually, I have a date that I wrote it. I wrote it way before I released it as well. And funny enough, so it says I wrote the song in the summer of 2021 and I released it in, if I'm not mistaken, 2023. So it was like 2 years after I wrote it. And I wrote it. I recorded a little video singing it and then I posted it. And there's this one fan that I have. Her name is Lily, and she's from England. And that was her favorite song that she's, heard of mine. And she was like, please, please, please release it, release it, release it for a long time. And then only because she wanted me to release it. Because I didn't really want to drop it. It was like, it's a pretty long song. It's like 5 minutes long. And I didn't want to release it, but she like begged me to do it. And so for her, I did it.
Awesome. Now, what's the story behind the song itself? What's the story and meaning here?
The story and meaning behind this song, this one is very special. Um, it was about a relationship that I was in where I felt like I was the easy partner. And I felt like, oh, I'm easy to talk to because I listen to you, and I'm easy to have because I like you so much, so I'm always available, and I'm easy, to hold because, you will be leaving anyways, and I'm not as important to you. And then I kind of thought maybe it's easier and more beneficial sometimes to be difficult, and you shouldn't be this like available and easy for other people, which is actually, it's a very toxic thing to say, because I think for the right person you should be easy and available to a certain degree. Obviously, like, you shouldn't be giving all of yourself away, but you should be like an open, honest, easy person. But at that point in time, the guy that I was kind of writing about, it also seemed like he was more interested and intrigued by girls that weren't like in love with him. So that's kind of what I wrote the song about. Yes.
Ooh. Now, how did the production go into this? Is there a thumbnail for it? How did the design for that come out?
Wait, production, do you mean like song music production, or do you mean like the visual?
A little of both.
So for song production, like all the instruments and the arrangement and everything, I actually self-produced this one, so there's no one else on the song but me. For writers or producers, I wrote it, I recorded it, I produced it. So that's that. And for cover art, my really good friend Joe helped me with the cover art, and it was a photo shoot that wasn't. Oh my God, the dog got on the bed again. You can't go here, honey. You can't go here. You have to stay on the ground. And for the photos, we just did a photo shoot that was completely unrelated to the Lily. What? I'll have to kick you out. Do you want to be kicked out? You have to stay here. No, no, no. But yeah, we did a photo shoot. It was unrelated to the song, and then whenever I looked at it and it was time to pick the cover art for the song, I kind of thought that that photo shoot was perfect. So I kept it.
Awesome. Well, can't wait to hear this one.
All right. Are you ready?
Got my little lemon cookies here too to enjoy. Figure it's appropriate lemon with yellow.
Oh my God. I love lemon desserts in general. Cookies, cakes, ice cream, everything. All right. Well, here we go. All right, you stay here. You stay here. Don't go to the bed. Yes. Okay. I'm so easy to hold, 'cause you know that you're leaving. I'm so easy to lie, 'cause you know I believe you. I'm so easy to call, 'cause you know I'll be coming right over. I'm so easy to talk to, 'cause you know I'll be listening. I'm so easy to listen to, 'cause I'm pretty different. I'm so easy to love, 'cause not many have loved me before. before. I try my best not to be a convenience. I try so hard to make myself disagree with you. Oh, I wanna be loved disregarding my reflex. Instead of feeling nothing even when you say something nice instead. When the one is so easy to live with, my love is so reasonable. Technically, I am the one that should be with. Then why is it difficult? Difficult. 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 I'm so easy to touch, cause you know that I want you to. I'm so easy to use, cause you know that I want you. I'm so easy to trick, cause I'm not got me feeling so good. I'm so easy to see, cause I always drive over. I'm so easy to cheat, cause I've been at my lowest. I'm so easy in everything, maybe that's my goddamn issue. I try my best not to come off too needy, cause truth be told, I really don't need you to feel at peace. Oh, I wanna be loved and circled in my life. Instead of feeling so far away, even when I fall asleep in the same bed. Well, I don't want so easy to live with. My love is so reachable, physical. Technically, I am the one you should be with. And why is it difficult? Difficult. Maybe it's easier to be difficult. We're so easy to fall, but we're so easy to be. We're so easy to dream of. Falling through in a day, getting carried away with the flow of this love. It's so easy, so awfully easy, so stupidly easy. Oh, let me be them, can't you see that I'm the one that's so easy to live with? My love is so reachable, visible, technically I am the one you should be with. Then why is it difficult? Difficult. Difficult. Difficult, maybe it's easier to be difficult. Ta-da!
Love it.
All right, this was song number 1.
I really enjoy how you can go really into that like soft falsetto too. It's very soothing, especially for a song that has a very important message to it.
Oh, well, thank you. I like singing. I like singing in the high register. It's also like way less straining on my voice. You know, I know that it's different for everyone. Like some singers aren't able to like easily, you know, go into that head voice. For them it's way easier to kind of just like belt it out, you know, do something chesty. For me it's the opposite. I'm like definitely easier to sing with my high voice than with my chest voice.
Now, what lyric in that would you say was the most influenced by your idol, Miss Taylor Swift?
Ooh, that's a great question. Honestly, I think that the kind of like punchline of the chorus where I'm saying maybe it's easier to be difficult, um is probably inspired by Taylor because I feel like a lot of the times she like you see the name of the song, but then you don't know what it means yet, and sometimes she flips it, you know. For example, like there is a song, Get You Back, and she uses it as both, like I'm gonna get you back as like I'm gonna get you to come back to me, but also get you back as I'm gonna get my revenge on it, and you don't know that it means that up until you get to like the punchline of the chorus, and you're like, oh, okay, so this is what it means. Or like, you know, she had a song like LOML, which is short for, usually people use it for love of my life, but she's using it as loss of my life. And I really like that about her songwriting, where it's like you really genuinely don't know what the title is about up until you hear the full song.
That's neat. Now, oh, fun fact, I actually just saw a post. So today is the 7-year anniversary of Avengers Endgame, and apparently Taylor Swift had a single that came out on that very same day. I think it was called Me or something like that.
Uh-huh, yeah.
And apparently there were some Swifties who got upset that not everyone was receiving it as well. So one of them actually apparently went, saw Avengers Endgame just so that they could spoil it on the internet for everyone who watched that, who wasn't like big onto Taylor's music.
Oh my God, that's mean. That's mean for whoever did that. Wow, that's like evil.
Especially when they had been campaigning for like months and months. Don't spoil the end game. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. I'm like, I don't understand people that spoil things in general, you know, whether it's TV shows that are already out or if it's movies that are in theaters, if it's books, like just do a spoiler warning, you know, and then whoever doesn't want to see it will click away. Like don't do that. Why would you, you know? Yeah. That's not nice. I don't support that Swifticism. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. It's funny too. I still hold out hope that we might get her as I remember I was talking to you a couple years ago about in a rumor of her maybe being in Deadpool and Wolverine as Dazzler. I still kind of hold out hope we might get her in Secret Wars for that, but who knows what the budget will allow.
Yeah, yeah, no, I feel like to get Taylor in a movie, like she's played in some movies, but it hasn't happened in a while. So I feel like that, yeah, the budget would need to be big for for a cameo of Taylor Swift.
This upcoming movie alone has already cost them over 500 million, so probably yeah.
Oh
I
my
don't think we
God.
get her.
Oh my God. That is crazy. That's a crazy budget.
That's what happens when they rely on nostalgia like Robert Downey Jr.
Wow. Yeah, no, that's so much. These actors get paid so much. But, you know, that's also it's definitely like if you have that actor in a movie, that attracts a lot of people, so it comes back to you. But, you know, sometimes like these prices are crazy that they have to pay.
It is, especially with what some of them are charging. Um, I almost forgot to ask. So before we get to the next song, how has your week been going? Have you been doing anything fun, anything relaxing or productive?
Oh, definitely a lot of productive. I wouldn't say not necessarily a lot of relaxing. This week was a lot of work. It was a lot of work for, you know, like for me musically, it was a lot of work for other people, you know, because I'm playing in some other bands, I'm writing, producing for some other people. So it was both work for me and my artist project, but also other music work. I've also been dog sitting with you know, that cutie that was hanging out with us over here. So, you know, it's been also driving to my friend's place to take care of the doggy and like walk her and feed her and do all that stuff. So it was definitely a productive week. Definitely a productive week, but not very much relaxing. But what about you?
Oh, I mean, you definitely got to do something. So for relaxation, once my stuff with the government finally got approval, I'm still searching for work, and I got some funds to help me. They were promoting like a special at that place where I go for pedicures. I thought it was like a special on the regular one I get, but I guess it was the upgrade version where you get it at basically the lower grade price. So I went, but my nail tech didn't have any openings left because by the time they called me with an appointment she had, it was like for 5 minutes from then.
Mm,
So I ended up going with this other girl. She was fine, not the most talkative. Like you try to start a talk with her, and she kind of ended as quickly as it started.
mm. I see. I feel like as a, that's why I don't like working in customer service. I hate talking to strangers. That's why I know I'm not meant to be in customer service. And I feel like that is a big thing where you need to, if someone you need to read, if someone wants to talk, then you should be open to it. But you also should be able to read. Like I hate whenever I'm like in an Uber and the Uber driver starts talking to me and I'm like, please don't talk to me. Leave me alone. I just want to, sit in my own little world in silence and
That's
look
where
out the
we are.
window, So I feel like it's a very big skill and very important skill to know when you should talk and like, yes, this person wants you to talk, and also when you shouldn't talk.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, it was still nice. Like, I got to buff up my feet. Hopefully, I can treat myself to something else later on. But you, it was just something I wanted to at least take advantage of in the moment. So at least I could treat myself a little bit. It's been a while.
Yeah. No, as you should. It's important to treat yourself.
When's the last time you did your nails?
Oh God. Well, my nails, long time, years. Because because I
Guitars.
play guitar, if I get my nails done, it's gone in 3 days. It's gone. So I'm just like, wasting money pretty much. But pedicures, I think the last time that I got one was like 6 months ago. I usually do my own, and it's pretty expensive in Los Angeles, everywhere, but especially in Los Angeles. So sometimes it's like, oh, I don't know if I have like $100 to spend on this right now, so I can't.
100? Oh my. Well, I must say, if you ever come down to New England again, definitely you'll be saving money if you get your nails done here. I will treat you. We'll go to my place. You'll love it there. It's a lot less money.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I'm like $100 is kind of the standard here, so it's quite a lot.
And is that just for a basic, or is that when they try to like pitch like something big
Oh,
and
that's the
fancy?
basic one. Yeah, that's the basic one.
California is so expensive.
Yep,
God,
it
yeah.
is.
All right, we'll get off that for a minute. What's the next song we're going to be treated to today?
All right, so the next song, I literally have never played it live before. Yes, so it's the new song that will be coming out very soon. I've never played it before anywhere, not shows, not live streams, literally nowhere. And it's called Taco Bell at 3 a.m.
Now, okay, so what's the story behind this one? And do you have plans for like the thumbnail design?
I do have plans. I already shot the thumbnail and I'm going to post it very soon. As soon as I get like a certain amount of pre-saves, I'll be announcing the date and the cover art. It's going to be so much fun. I'm so excited for the inspiration behind the song. So this song, I call it a pick me anthem, which do you know the term pick me?
I know pick like when people are like trying to get their like an artist to pick them when they're bringing someone on stage.
Well, it's very similar to that. It's kind of like pick me, especially it's very true for girls. A lot of girls call other girls pick me. They're like, "Oh, she's a pick me girl." Whenever, the girl is like, I'm not like other girls. I like sports and I am a cool girl and I wear sneakers. I don't wear tight dresses. I'm like a bro. So that's kind of like a pick me girl. She's trying to be like, oh, like those other girls are lame. Pick me. Like I'm the cool girl.
Oh, so is that what that picture you posted on your Super Coopers about like the yellow sneakers next to the Taco Bell bag was about?
Kind of, yes. So that's one of the photos from the photo shoot for the cover art. And so with this song, I'm being kind of a pick me, but my logic behind this is everyone feels this way sometimes, everyone feels insecure, and basically the inspiration behind this song was um I met this guy. This song was also written, it was written in 2022, so it was a while ago. And I met this guy and I liked him. We had a very like romantic meet cute. And then the more we started talking, I started noticing that like the girls that he is around, they're very like supermodel looking girls. You know, like skinny, high heels, short dresses, Louis Vuitton bags. They never pay for their drinks. It's always like guys buying them drinks. They have rich parents and all that stuff. They're like that type of girl. That made me feel very insecure because I'm there in like sneakers and a rock band t-shirt and coming from a long shift at work. And then there's these girls, and then he's talking to them even though he was interested in me, but he would still be hanging around these girls, and that made me feel a certain type of way. So a lot of the times after we would like see each other, or I would like, I don't know, see him online or with these girls or something, I would end up somehow in a Taco Bell parking lot just like crying about this whole situation. And so that's kind of how the name came to be. And the song is about just crashing out over, I'm like, why? Like, what do you, like, why are you talking to these girls when there's me? I'm gonna love you like no one else is gonna love you. Like, it's not, you shouldn't be paying attention to these girls. And I know that this is a very pick me song, but it was what I felt at that moment.
I just noticed, I have to ask, that guitar you've got, is that a Fender?
Let's see. That is Epiphone. That is not Fender, actually.
Okay, yeah. For a second, it almost looked like the one I won in a raffle a couple of years ago. I ended up giving it to my brother because I really wasn't using it. But yeah, it looks very similar.
Yeah, no, this one's Epiphone. I got this one from a friend. Yeah,
That's
this
really
one's not
cool.
even mine.
Oh, wow. Very generous. All right, excited to hear this. So let's do it. This is the premiere of
All
Taco
right.
Bell at 3 a.m.
Yes. She's got a diamond smile and bright blue eyes, wearing 6-inch heels. She's for real. Little dress so tight every Friday night. She never pays for a lift or her drinks. In iron sneakers and a rock band t-shirt, coming home from work. Oh my God. Yeah, I pay my bills, I don't live in the hills, and my friends aren't famous like it. 'Cause I see the way they look at you. That's why I know they'll never love you like I would. These girls that you follow, all supermodels with their perfect bodies. Well, come on now. These girls that you talk to, they're always want to get Taco Bell at 3 a.m. Crying over you again. Taco Bell at 3 a.m. crying over you again. She don't need a degree, she's wearing Louis V. Her daddy covers it all. Give you the thrill, I can make you feel. Show all the things that you've seen only in your dreams. 'Cause I see the way they look at you. That's why I know they'll never love you like I want. These girls that you follow, supermodels with their perfect bodies. Oh, come on now. These girls that you talk to, they're always want you. It's Taco Bell at 3 a.m. Right over you again. And it's Taco Bell at 3 a.m. Right over you again. While she's bragging on her friend, Stephanie. me, and you're pushing your feeling away back 70. Making Jesus talking, it's so damn one-sided. The moment you be reminded of the time that went out of that party. You're walking through the party, feeling like that's when somebody's backyard, talking shit about zodiac signs, but especially all the snowing, stealing cancers and Aquarius. You know what it means? It seems like a mix. I guess what I'm saying is, all these girls that fall shallow and boring, what do you talk about? Well, come on now. All these girls that you're into, got nothing to bring to the table, and here I am at Taco Bell. At 3 a.m. crying over you. I am right. Well, I am right. Nowhere to die. But you off my mind. You can go ahead with them. Just go ahead with them. I'm a mighty man at Taco Bell. Nothing like it again. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
That is the song.
Yay! I can't believe you got to premiere it here, and I feel so honored.
Yes.
I will give you a little heads up. It is the audio is kind of glitching up and down a little as you play. I just noticed.
I don't know. I wonder if there's a way to fix that. Because I know on Zoom there's like musicians mode, where you can do, you can like, I don't know what that mode does, but basically the music gets clear. But I don't know how to do that on Instagram.
You don't have like a tiny little how are you standing up your cell phone? Is it like on books or?
It's on the carpet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm wondering because I can hear you perfectly when you're talking. I'm wondering why it's changing during the music.
I think sometimes, like from what I know, at least for Zoom, whenever if it's not musicians mode, it picks up the instrument as noise and kind of like cuts it out, and it's like, oh, we need the voice, we don't need we need the voice, we don't need this noise around the voice, so it kind of cuts it out. And I wonder if this is what the Instagram's doing as well.
I'm wondering that now. You know what? That would explain something. Because I'm finally trying to do TikTok now just to reach more followers. And when I did a promo for one of my Asked and Answers with Lainey Dione for her birthday, just because there was like a brief moment where you could hear a guitar in the background, it recognizes, oh, this is some copyright issue, and just muted the whole thing.
It might be that. Mm-hmm.
Well, we can still, for the most part, hear it, so there shouldn't be too much of an issue. I just wanted to give you a little heads up.
Yeah. Well, as long as you can hear most of it.
Yes. Now, what would you say was the biggest T-Swift lyric for this one in particular?
Ooh, well, honestly, I've been comparing this song to You Belong With Me a lot, because You Belong With Me is also another pick-me song. It has very much a pick-me energy, because it's like, oh, I'm on the bleachers and you're a cheerleader, and, but you belong with me, why are you with her, And I feel like that is definitely like a similar energy, similar topic than compared to that song, for sure.
That's really cool. Yeah, I know. No, I definitely get that a lot. Just want to throw a little bit of your merch on here in case anyone's ever interested in checking out any of Lina's stuff. We have Lina Cooper is My Mother pins. We have another one for hats. I just have it in the plastic right now just to keep it protected. It's also the Lina Cooper hat. And then we have the wristbands. I keep the safe in the bag. And then I tried these. You're right. They are a little tight, but still absolutely stylish. If anyone's interested in mom and her on their feet, Lina Cooper socks. And oh my God, are you in a wedding dress in this?
I am.
I want to have. Oh yeah, I want to have your babysit reads. Have you been looking into more merch for your store, or?
I actually have. I'm trying, like the merch sells, and the hardest thing about it is making the initial investment, because it's like you need to invest like hundreds of dollars to buy it. Then you're selling it and you're making the money back, but it's like, especially being like an independent musician, even paying like $400 or $500 to buy this merch, it's a lot. And basically I'm trying to save some money to buy that merch to sell it. So that's where I'm at right now, but I'm planning. I sold out of quite a lot of hats and t-shirts, so I need to buy more of these, and I have a few more designs that I am already looking into that are going to be new that I'm super excited about.
Now, who you said in a video you described yourself as if you took Taylor Swift and mixed with which other artist?
I think the latest video where I said this was Bring Me the Horizon, which is like, a really heavy rock band.
Have you considered like any kind of shirts to kind of reference that, like T Swift plus Bring Horizon equals Lena Cooper
You
or something?
know, I actually have, but I think it would be I think their names are trademarked, so
That makes sense.
I
That
can't
makes sense.
sell their names on a t-shirt.
That is very true. Um, and how, yeah, and again, reminder: if anyone, do you still have any copies of this left? If
Oh
anyone's
yes.
interested.
I bought a lot of copies of this album so that I can sell it for a long time, so I definitely still have CDs.
Yeah, so if anyone's looking to buy her music, I highly recommend it. I have it playing in my car all the time with Sinners, so
Oh,
always a fun little mix around. Oh,
that's so awesome. That makes me so happy.
oh. Okay, we have about 20 minutes left. Do you think we can fit in two more songs or one? How many?
Well, let's see. Let's start with one, and then if we have some time, then we'll do another one.
Sweet. All right, so which one are we doing now?
I wanted to do Daddy Issues. That's one of my favorite songs to
Ooh.
sing. This one, as you may know, uh, this one is about my cat killer roommate. There was a whole story with that. And, whenever she killed my cat, moved out of our place without paying rent for the last month that she was supposed to pay, she moved in with her sugar daddy, who was a man who was 40 years older, married with a 1-year-old baby. And so I was like, I'm going to expose all the things that you've done because you hurt my feelings. So I can hurt your feelings back. And, not hurt your feelings by actually doing something to you, but just exposing what kind of person you are. So
As
that is
you
the
have,
focus of this song.
as you have every right to do. For those who don't know, I was there that night when you got that news. I remember what you were like. I was trying to help you relax, like just ease your mind through all of that. I remember that hurt, and I just think to myself, oh, go to town on her. If you write any song about her, just
Yeah,
for
yeah.
everyone.
So this song is genuinely one of my favorites. I've been saying, I'm like, if I ever go viral, I would love, like, this is one of the contenders of the songs that I would like to go viral for, because I think it's a well-written song and it also means a lot to me. And it would be so cool if this went viral and people found out what kind of person she is and never hired her as a guitar player ever again. So there's this.
Yeah, you know what? That's a very good reason to also expose them so that no one else gets hurt. And this isn't a joke I'm trying to make. I'm just for anyone who's interested, if you think you're going to like this song, if you like John Wick, then you'll also like this song because very similar reasons.
All right, well, here we go. Here's Daddy Issues. Don't walk you strike, gave it up, all that self-respect, superficial love. But do you know he's got a girl waiting for him back home? So he takes off his ring and then turns off his phone. It's first class suites in private jets. He's got you on incoming checks. Sold your soul for confidence. Do you feel good about it yet? not my heart you're breaking, not my man you're taking, but sleep with one eye open, 'cause it all comes back around. It's your life that you're living, it's your life that you're breathing. I guess I want to waste your youth, blame it on your daddy issues. Yeah. Better keep my cool, I don't envy you, but your smile's way too wide for a girl who's not his wife. You've wasted all night, life so fast, thinking there's no consequence. You lost everyone's respect. How long until we start to regret? Not my heart you're breaking, not my man you're taking. Sleep with one eye open, 'cause it all comes back around. And it's your life that you're living, it's your life that you're breathing. I guess I want you to waste your youth, blame it on your daddy issues. Yeah. What you give is what you get, and all you give is pretty decent head. It's older than your absent dad. And when you get a house from that, no money buys you love that's real. It's like, oh my god! I thought it was the dog for a second, and then I'm like, that's a face.
I could see him popping out behind the door.
I was just going to harmonize.
All right, let me finish the bridge. What you give is what you get, and all you give is pretty decent head. He's older than your absent dad. Who cares when you get a house from that? Buys you love that's real. The sex appeal buys loyalty. When he says your name, does he think of her? How does it feel to be a homewrecker? My heart you're breaking, and not my man you're taking. Although I'm sure you would have tried, but he turns out to be the good guy. It's not that you're out of, you're the laughter. I guess I want you like the views, and blame it on your daddy issues. Just blame it. Why not blame it? Just blame it on your daddy. Oh my god. I'm so glad that this is captured on camera.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, thank God I got that.
Because a lot of the times when I'm playing acoustically, I'm like closing my eyes and I'm in some space, that I'm not even like looking anywhere. I'm all in my head, so that totally makes sense that this happened.
I remember, like, you were playing the whole time, and I'm like, I see him going through the door. Okay, now I'm sneaking in. Now he's crawling on the bed right behind her. I'm like, wait for it.
Oh my god. And what's funny is I looked at you and I saw you smile, but I didn't see the face before I actually got scared. And I was like, oh my god, he's enjoying the song so much. He's like smiling. And now I'm like, that was a smile. That was a smile about something else.
It was both. It was both. I wasn't sure.
Yes, I'm sure. But yeah, I was like, I didn't even see the face. I just saw like you, because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna, look at you and then like go back to my space, but I'm so glad that was captured on video.
I'm surprised you couldn't see, like, can you see yourself when you're recording this? Because I'm surprised you didn't see him on the camera.
I did, but I wasn't looking at the camera, so I was like,
I've trained my whole life to be this sneaky.
You're good. You good.
But
Now,
yeah,
what,
oh my God, that was really funny.
that's the highlight of the whole show. Now, what lyric from Taylor was this? Any of this inspired through Taylor, or is this just pure your vitriol, like just poured out?
Well, Taylor definitely has Taylor has some very petty songs, and I love a petty Taylor Swift. Nope. I love me a petty Taylor Swift, and one of my favorite songs by Taylor is called "Better Than Revenge."
Okay, that shower.
Yeah, "Better Than Revenge" is one of my favorite songs. And she's kind of also talking about a girl that's doing a home wrecking thing, and it's a very petty song. It's very petty. It's very angry. It's like, it's a like almost like pop rock, pop punkish song. And I definitely got inspired by that song, writing this song. I wanted the lyrics to kind of feel like it's a snake striking with its venom, and just being so like sharp and like really precise with its bites.
Mm.
So that was definitely like Taylor's definitely my inspiration in every song. And this one, I think "Better Than Revenge" could be in the same category as "Daddy Issues."
Mm. What it also kind of reminds me of, I got to see her just a few months before we sadly lost her in this world. But Christina Grimmie, have you ever
Mm.
listened to her music?
I've listened to a little bit of her music, not too much.
There's one song you might really dig. It's called Liar Liar. She explained about how in high school there was this boy she was dating, but then she found out that he was dating another girl. So she went over to the girl and it's like, hey, let's have him meet us outside and then we'll surprise him and just confront him right outside in front of everyone.
Oh wow. That's a great plan. Honestly, props to her for doing this. That's smart.
Yeah, you'd probably dig that one if you like that more of a little venomous bite in a song.
I'll check it out. And I like the name. Honestly, like a lot of the times, even before I hear the song, if the name is interesting enough, I might listen to it just because of the name. Liar Liar, like if it was just Liar, I would be like, okay, well, another song. But if it's like Liar Liar, or something just a little different, I already like it a little more.
Sometimes you just get hooked right away with a good title. I remember going to see a bunch of short films, and I'm reading through the list thinking, I wonder which one I'll like. And then I just hear the words "An Irish Goodbye," and I'm like, I bet I can already tell what this is about, and I bet I'm going to love it, and it's going to be my favorite of the bunch. And it did, and it won an Oscar with a great acceptance speech at the end.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I feel honored to be a part of your art taste.
Absolutely. So we got about 10 minutes left. Do you think we can get one more in here?
Oh, yeah, we can. Yeah. Um, okay, well, I have a question then. Do you want me to play fake, or do you want me to play some random girl that never made it on the internet?
Ooh, I'm trying to think. Which one do you want to? Which one feels more like a closer to you?
I feel like fake is a very like, sing-alongy, energetic song. So I feel like that one.
Okay, we can save the other one for our next show because I want to keep doing this with you. I love doing these.
All right, well then, this is fake. This song, it's a part of the CD, obviously. And since the whole album was kind of inspired by social media, by the age of internet, and all of that, this song is about people being fake on the internet. And, my point about it was kind of like, why are it's okay to show the good parts and the happy parts of life, but whenever people are trying to come across as perfect online, this is when it kind of gets to me, where I'm like, no one's life is perfect, no one's appearance is perfect, no one's like personal life or career is perfect. So whenever people are showing it as so polished and amazing, and it makes other people feel bad about themselves sometimes.
Mm.
So I feel like there should be a balance between, oh, today I'm happy and I'm sharing my happiness with you, and today I'm feeling sad or angry or something and I'm also sharing it with you. At least that's how I like to do my social media. Like, if I'm having a bad day, I'm probably going to share that I'm having a bad day, and a lot of times people relate to it and they're like, "Oh, I feel this way too. It's so nice to know that other people feel this way too."
Absolutely. Anytime I'm just having one of those days where I just feel like everything's going wrong, I'm like, I'm gonna just let everyone know how I'm feeling. If I hear from someone, great. If I don't, sometimes it's like, all right, now I know where this stands. But I also, it's funny you talk about like a lot of like the fake social influencers, because there was this crime show I was just watching, and it had a lot to do with people who try to be like so fake on the internet, like someone who has like a baking channel, but she hates baking, and after like 50 failed attempts of trying to cook something, she just presents a store-bought like a muffin.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about, where I'm like, don't say that you made it if you didn't make it. Also, I'm kind of against photoshopping pictures, because I'm like, I don't do it to myself. I get it if it's a little bit. Like, if you like the picture but there's this little tiny detail, that's fine. But there's also instances where it's like the person looks completely different from what's on the picture, and that is setting an unhealthy standard for everyone around, you know? Now I feel like, girls feel like they're, so far away from this like ideal perfection. A lot of the times guys now see this as like what girls should be looking like. So it's bad for everyone, you know?
Absolutely. I 1 billion% agree. It's even shocking because even if it's not Photoshop, sometimes I hear like people, like YouTubers who I grew up watching, who are around my age. Like, I'm only in my early 30s, and they're talking about how they're already going out to get Botox. And I'm like, why do you do that? You don't need that. Don't be doing that to yourself.
Yeah, yeah. So that's what the song is about. Yes.
Love it. And did you make a thumbnail for this, or was the art more just for the album?
Yes, it was on the album. It wasn't a single, so there was no art for it. But I feel like, yeah, the cover art for the album pretty much fits all the songs. It's very like punkish, I'm sitting on a broken TV, which is, supposed to kind of symbolize the media aspect that I'm talking about. And at the same time, I'm also like surrounded by greenery, which is, kind of saying this is what we're supposed to be paying attention to, like the real world, nature, humans, earth, reality, not this empty thing.
Absolutely. Well, I'm excited to hear this. Closing out with Vape.
All right. Little miss, self-made philanthropist, post a pic with your bestie in your way. Little miss, faultless without a facelift. I swear I've had enough of this. Want to catch black belts with Photoshop, filtering, but just to get 'em up. I don't buy the smiles in between the shots. Come on now, what the? Celebrating too, yeah. Why you gotta be so fake, 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 fake? That's all I have to say, say. Do it for the views, censor out the truth. Cause the truth is that you suck. Cause we all know that you're fake. That's all I have to say. Better scroll away. Mr. Man, sea view in Malibu. It's cash, your only revenue. Mr. Man, listens for and your take. What does your girl think of that, huh? Eat organic, but you're made of plastic. You're living in the Jimmy, pretend that you like it. Little boy, do you think it's time to rub it all along? To break it. Why you gotta be so fake? That's all I have to say. Sorry, I have to take a sip of water. I've been trying to get
No
away
worries.
from
No
the
worries.
tissue
I
in
thought to
my
myself,
throat,
you
and
looked like you needed a
I'm
coke for a
literally
second.
crying. There's a tear in my eye because of
Don't
how
worry.
it was
I'm
trying.
glad you're being real. I'm glad you're being real.
All right. I was trying to battle through it, and I'm like, nope, this is not happening.
It's like the song itself. Don't be fake. Be real.
Anything but fake.
That was anything but fake. That's true.
Absolutely.
All right. Verse 2. Because I was struggling so much through it, I'm going to do it again.
No worries.
Mr. Man, receive you in Malibu. Daddy's cash, your only revenue. Mr. Man, listen to entertain. What does your girl think of that, huh? Eat organic, but you're made of plastic. Living in the gym, you pretend that you like it. Little boy, do you think you hit the spot? But you're rubbing it wrong all along. To break it to why you gotta be so fake, 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 fake? That's all I have to say. Do it for the views, censor out the that you suck. Gotta be so fake, 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 fake. That's all I have to say, 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 say. I better go away. Gotta be so fake. It's all you have to say. Do it for the likes, the praise, the views. Can we help it, do ya? Oh, fake, 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 fake. It's all I have to say, 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 say. Gotta be so fake, 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 fake. It's all I have to say, 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 say. Gotta be so fake. So I have to say, 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 say. Do it for the views, censor out the truth. The truth is that you suck. All know that you're fake, 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 fake. So I have to say, 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 say. Better throw away. All right. Oh my
You
God.
know, that was perfect too. Like the whole time I'm thinking to myself, she needs to take a little breather. I can tell there, and that very much is showing overtelling too. It's perfect with the song.
Well, thank you. I was trying, I was like, I'm gonna power through. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. And then, it's like whenever that used to happen to me at school. I don't know why, but I get a lot of tickles in my throat to the point where the two situations, well, now three with performing, that I always hate to be in. And I swear my body knows when to like close up, as on my throat. One is whenever you're in school and the teacher is like, hey, Cooper, what's like, come to the, to the whiteboard and tell us like what you think about this equation or something. I swear, every time like clockwork, I'm coming out and I'm like, oh my God. And two is whenever I was serving tables and like you're trying to be like, hey, how can I help you today? And you're like, and you're like, why right now? Why not in the back? Why not whenever I was in the back? Just this very second when I'm trying to talk to people and make some money and be a good server. Why?
Absolutely.
And three's performing.
Oh yeah, there's been some people who I've had been like in the middle of a song and they're just like, sorry, I need to take water for a second, and we're just like, we're happy that they like just told us. Now, would you say there's a specific lyric that's very Taylor Swift influenced, or is there a Taylor Swift song you would compare this to?
Ooh, well, this one, honestly, I don't think that there's a specific song I could compare this to. But I think this specific song is not very Taylor Swift because I think this song was too blunt. The other songs were a little more girly, and there's some things that I'm saying where I'm like, ooh, maybe like they're a little metaphorical or artsy. This one is very like straightforward. So I think this one is actually the furthest song from Taylor Swift, at least from the ones that I've played today, for sure.
Oh wow, that's actually a real surprise there.
Yeah, yeah. No, honestly, because you asked me, and I'm like, wow, I don't think I can think of a song that I could compare this one to.
That yeah, not even a single lyric. I get does this almost feel like the most alien out of everything else because it's not so Taylor Swifty or
Honestly, the whole album feels further away from Taylor Swift. Uh, this one is, definitely like pop punk leaning. And there are some moments that feel very Taylor, like Jealousy Felony to me feels like very much like Taylor. Um, but for example, like Fake or Romance is Dead, feel pretty far from Taylor. Or 8 billion. 8 billion also feels pretty far from Taylor.
oh yeah. It's you have a song called 8 billion, then you have a song 100 million, and then
100 million, yes. Huh?
I remember you played that song before we um ran into got to see each other in person. I thought 100 million bees was another song about your girlfriend. So was it like you took one song and then readapted it into something else?
So 100 million bitches is a song that exists, and then I used a lyric or like the concept as like a one-liner in a different song, which was Maddie Healy. And these two songs are kind of like sister songs, as you can think of it this way. And then 8 billion is like a completely different song about something else.
Oh yeah, no. Just because I thought you had both 100 million bitches and then another song called 100 million because I thought that
No,
that
no, no. These
was.
are the same song. These are the
Oh
same
okay,
song.
okay. No, yeah, no, because I always thought to myself, I thought that song was also about the root. Because the timeline, I was a little confused. I just want to ask that.
No, yeah, that's the same song. But I did use 100 million bitches like as a concept lyric in Maddie Healy in the song. I'm saying I'm 100 million bitches, but they come in one, and all of them are in love with you, and that's like, you know, like a reference of that song because it only comes up once, and then we move on and talk about something else. But it was like a little nod to, hey, there's that song.
Oh, this has just been such a blast getting to see you again, Lena. Sorry, I almost called you my dog's name. You guys have this similar name.
Luna will tell her I said hi.
Yeah, she's in the other room with my mom. That's why she's not out here. Plus, I was worried she'd be trying to knock over the camera or something. How much yellow are you wearing today? Is it just the sweater? Is there any more yellow?
So there's, I think it's just this, because my t-shirt underneath is white and black, so I think it's just the sweater.
I thought I saw some. Like, are your socks red or are they different colors on there?
Oh, they're different colors, so I guess I'm not considering them yellow. There's a little bit of yellow, but it's also mostly red. I'm like, so yeah, they're all kinds of colors. They're black, red, yellow, and a little bit of white.
Mm. Now, my God, I'm trying to think. Well, what is the most yellow you think you've ever worn in a single day?
Oh, that's a great question. I think whenever I wear my yellow suit is when I wear the most yellow, because it's literally, like the whole top and the whole bottom. And then for one of my shows, I wore the yellow suit, and then I also wore a yellow, it was like not a bandana, but it's like a little piece that goes on your head like this to kind
I
of
think I
keep your hair.
recognize.
Yeah, but it's not a it's not fabric, it was plastic, so that's why I'm like, it's not a bandana. I don't know
I
what
think
it is.
I've seen a picture of you with that one on before.
Yes, so that was probably the day that I've worn the most yellow.
Wow. I could just you do like yellow eyeliner too and yellow
Oh
nails
yes,
with.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yellow eyeshadow for sure. The only thing that wasn't yellow, I think, was my shoes were black.
Well, I mean, how many different yellow shoes do you own? Do you just have like that one pair that was with the Taco Bell, or
I think I have at least four pairs of yellow shoes because I have sneakers, I have like Mary Jane's, I have a pair of boots, and then I have oh my, and then cowboy boots. So at least four. Maybe there's something I'm forgetting. So, but at least four.
you should honestly do a reel someday, just like displaying your whole wardrobe of every single like yellow item you have, like just all together. That'd be
That's a
like something
great
wonderful.
idea. That's a great idea. Honestly, I might do that one day.
My God. Well, Lena, it's been beautiful having you here again. Hopefully, do you want to schedule like in the future, or do you think you want to do
Yeah,
another
so
one in a month or two?
I will be traveling for most of
Yes.
May, and I'm not 100% sure what my schedule will look like once I'm back, since I'm, going off, going away and then taking some time off of work. I don't know what my work schedule will look like once I'm back. And I'm leaving on, I think it's May 9th or 10th. I think it's the 10th. So before that, it's a lot of work, and then I'm leaving for about 2 weeks, and then after that, I'm coming back, and I don't know what my schedule looks like yet.
No
So,
worries. We'll
yes,
figure
we
it out
should
at
do it
some
in the
other
future.
point. I'm just glad we could schedule this now, especially with my little procedure coming up. This is just something that I'll be able to, during that day, just watch back and just have a big smile on my face as I'm
I'm
getting
so
ready.
glad that we could do this as well. Definitely, I'm wishing you all the luck on your surgery. I hope it goes well. I hope you recover quickly, and we get to talk right after.
Absolutely. I hope you can come back like here in like Boston or Rhode Island
Yes,
again
I would
soon.
love to. I'm manifesting a tour. I'm putting it out in the universe. I'm trying to do what I can. I really hope I get to open for someone cool on tour and get to travel, the country and come back to Boston. I would absolutely love to come back to Boston. It's such a, like, I love playing that city so
It,
much.
it is fun. There's a lot of good venues down there, and there are a lot of good venues down here in Providence too, if you're open for that.
Yeah, I mean, just as long as if there's a reason for me to be there, I'm so down.
And I know some folks down here who you'd absolutely get it along with, great, because they're also huge Swifties. So if you make
Oh,
a show
that's
down here, we'll
amazing.
make sure to drag them to the show.
That's amazing. I would love that. I would love that.
Well, Lena, it's been wonderful to have you on, and uh, I'm just dragging myself because I don't want it to end because I always love collaborating with you.
I
But we
know.
do.
I wish I had more time. I'm literally just jumping off and then driving to a rehearsal right after this. But it was so nice to talk and so nice to play some songs and catch up. And once again, I'm wishing you all the, luck and speedy recovery on the surgery.
Absolutely. Well, Lena, we have to sign off. If everyone can give her music a follow, a listen, and most importantly, share it with Taylor Swift. We want her invited to her wedding.
That would be a dream come true. I'm not even going to think about it because that would be too exciting for me.
Well, great to have you, Lena. Much love
All
and
right. Well,
farewell.
thank you so much for having me. All right. Bye.